Do for self or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah is inside of the conscientious, so I move.
Grace and peace, Black family. This is Vicky Dillard, your sister with the curly braids. And I want you to get ready for the new Master Elements project, The Spear and the Shield.
This vaccine isn't experimental. It's like a dandelion. You overlooking for their weird science.
DJ RP Beats and Sincere Love the God have taken this time during the pandemic to carefully craft the soundtrack to Black empowerment with hot tracks like God Mind, featuring Sadat X of the legendary group Brand Nubians.
We never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen, I'm a law in a person of sincere of the God. That mean your arms too short like Tar Anthony Shaw.
God Painted Me Black.
God painted me black, thanks for that. I'm a bitch man.
A letter to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing.
I say to the ancestors, dear Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, I just wanted to thank you for all the lessons you left us. So yes, I'm more than grateful.
And the controversial song Buck Breaking God Today.
Why every black show they gotta have a transgender? Either I'm crazy or this gotta be a planned agenda.
Get ready, Black family. This is a much needed project. This is The Spear and the Shield.
Sun Tzu and the Art of War. Chapter 1, Laying Plans. Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected." The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are: 1. The moral law. 2. Heaven. 3. Earth. 4. The commander. 5. Method and discipline. The moral law causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler, so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger. Heaven signifies night and day, cold and heat, times and seasons. Earth comprises distances, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances of life and death. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. By method and discipline are to be understood the marshalling of the army in its proper subdivisions, the graduations of rank among the officers, the maintenance of roads by which supplies may reach the army, and the control of military expenditure. These 5 heads should be familiar to every general. He who knows them will be victorious. He who knows them not will fail. Therefore, in your deliberations, when seeking to determine the military conditions, let them be made the basis of a comparison. In this wise: 1. Which of the 2 sovereigns is imbued with the moral law? 2. Which of the 2 generals has most ability? 3. With whom lie the advantages derived from heaven and earth? 4. On which side is discipline most rigorously enforced? 5. Which army is stronger? 6. On which side are officers and men more highly trained? 7. In which army is there the greater constancy, both in reward and punishment? By means of these 7 considerations, I can forecast victory or defeat. The general that hearkens to my counsel and acts upon it will conquer. Let such a one be retained in command. The general that hearkens not to my counsel, nor acts upon it, will suffer defeat. Let such a one be dismissed. While heeding the profit of my counsel, avail yourselves also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. Accordingly, as circumstances are favorable, one should modify one's plans. All warfare is based on deception. Hence, when able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away, we must make him believe we are near. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder, and crush him. If he is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. If he is taking his ease, give him no rest. If his forces are united, separate them. Attack him when he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. These military devices leading to victory must not be divulged beforehand. Now, the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. The general who loses a battle makes but few calculations beforehand. Thus, do many calculations lead to victory and few calculations to defeat. How much more no calculation at all? It is by attention to this point that I can foresee who is likely to win or lose.
All right. Let me stop sharing that right there. All right. Peace to the family. Welcome everybody to another episode of SincereluvdagodCast. This is the Black Business Showcase. I am the God, Sincere Love, here with my lovely co-host, nyctegur in the building. What's going on?
What's good? Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Yes, indeed. Listen, we're going to need y'all to help us out tonight. Smash that like button. Hit the share button. Let everybody know that we are live with another episode of the Black Business Showcase. Tell them to come tune in right now. And also, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes. Because as you can see, we have a tendency to be all over the place. I know we told you I was going to be 9 o'clock. You know, I know everybody set their reminders. It was supposed to be a 9 o'clock show tonight, but we ended up going live a little bit earlier than that. And y'all can blame it on nyctegur. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on nyctegur.
This time. I take it this time.
Listen. Anytime there's an issue with scheduling, blame it on nyctegur because that's her job. She's in charge of scheduling.
I'm in charge of the schedule, so, you guys.
You know, that's how it goes.
I take full ownership. This is me accepting accountability, something that we all can learn in our community, right? So take notes from me. It's my fault. But we're here.
It's all
with
good.
Another exciting guest.
Absolutely. And so again, if y'all click that notification bell, then you'll be reminded whenever we go live in our sporadic times. But no, for real though, look for our Black Business Showcase to normally be at 9 p.m. That is our normal scheduled time. But sometimes we do have to move things around. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we do have to move things around sometimes to accommodate different guests. Or sometimes me or her might have something going on where we have to, accommodate ourselves. You know what I mean? But for the most part, our regular schedule will be Wednesdays and some Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Black Business Showcase. And as you all know, or for those of you that don't know, on Sundays, we have our regular broadcast where we talk about current events and different important topics pertaining to Black society. And that's on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. So again, make sure that you guys are tapped in with us so you can know whenever we go live with new content. All right. So, yeah, we got another great guest for y'all tonight, as we always do on the Black Business Showcase. So, let me let y'all know who we got. I know y'all probably wondering why we started off with the Art of War tonight. You know, many of y'all should be familiar with the classic Tzu Art of War book right there. You know what I mean? And I always try to pick stuff that's kind of in the same lane of whatever the topic of discussion is going to be, or whatever field of business our guest may be in. You know what I'm saying? And so we all should be in a war posture regardless, because we are at war.
Yes,
Media is warfare. You know what I'm saying? War is being waged on us in all areas of activity. And so the principles that you can learn from that book apply to all of those different fields of war. It's not always all about just guns and bombs and, you know, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's the military is in the mind. And so we start off the show with chapter 1 from that book, just to set the tone for tonight, because we have our brother CSUE from CSUE Design LLC, which was founded to bring unique solutions by intelligently mixing form and function to develop timeless ideas that seamlessly integrate themselves into our lives. CSUE Design LLC has created and patented it, a product that could save a life. Imagine someone breaks into your home, but you never have to panic because you have a barrier that will aid in your protection against the threat of someone armed entering your home. Our product will allow you to have your firearm in an instant. And I think the bio got cut off right there. I didn't get the rest of it.
How about I finish that for you?
Yeah.
All right. So y'all give me a hot second here. You stopped at instant.
Yeah, our product will allow you to have your firearm in an instant. It cut off right there. You got it?
And cover you in a pinch. That's it.
Oh, okay. Our product will allow you to have your firearm in an instant and cover you in a pinch. So, here to talk about that product and his business is our brother CSUE. So let me welcome him to the stage. Welcome to the GodCast, brother. You are live. You live on the screen, brother. How you doing?
I'm live on the screen. Thank you. I'm very well, very well. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being with us, man. Appreciate you taking the time. So,
no doubt.
So, yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. What we like to do on the Black Business Showcase is we like to hear the origin stories of the guests. So,
origin.
Yeah, take us back.
Wow.
You know, wherever you want to go with it. If it's the beginning of this journey, this particular journey, as far as this product is concerned, or you could bring us back even further to whatever led up into this. Take your time.
Yeah, I could take you all the way back to what led me being in design. You know, it was tearing up my grandmother's blenders, and I'm probably the first person who made an electric bike, but I didn't have the right equipment to make it, because I tore up my grandmother's blender one day and attempted to put on a bike, and that didn't work out too good. Certainly got in a lot of trouble. But design was always something I was interested in, just the way things work themselves. If it was able to be taken apart, I did it. Put back together, I did it. Whatever it was, it's almost like having, what is it? I can't think of the Midas touch, whatever it was, I was able to take it apart, put it back together, TVs, anything that it was. That's what kind of started me, just being in the house, taking things apart. And how did I get to this particular product? It was my grandmother, God bless her soul, she's passed on since. My grandmother was in the house, and somebody broke into the house and started taking things around her. She was in the bed. Luckily, she didn't get up. And from that moment on, I was thinking, how could I help my grandmother defend herself in that moment? You know, somebody's right over you and taking stuff around you. And it just led me to this particular product. I probably had the idea in my head. That was a little before high school. And then I carried it all the way to now, 2022.
Oh, wow. Okay, so just to be clear with the audience, what exactly is the product that you came up with?
It's a slotted mattress that allows one to have their firearm and in a couple of seconds. This is one of my beds right here. You can see the spot here. This mattress was actually shot up in Wisconsin, but it allows you to be in your bed, stick your hand in the slot, and bring your firearm out in that second. And then also, it's bullet resistant from the top all the way down to the bottom, corner to corner. I don't know if I'm in a hallway right now, and it's covering most of the hallway. So that's the product itself. Now you won't have to carry around a whole bed. The bulletproofing is detachable from the actual bed itself. And I guess while I'm standing up, if it's all right, I'd like to thank my partners, Greg and Greg, for helping me out with this. Certainly, Greg and Greg, appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Shout out to Greg for throwing the alley-oop. Harriet Tubman with a shot. Hold on. Let me zoom in on that. Show that one more time. Show that one more time.
Message.
I don't argue with people who Harriet Tubman with a shot. Okay. It's my kind of guest right here.
That's a mantra right there.
It's the type of guest we like to have on the Black Business Show.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
So when you're lying in the bed, it just takes that quick little flick, and that firearm is in your hand right now. It also has room enough in the slot if you want a knife or a flashlight. Those things are possible too. So yeah, as my grandmother was laying in the bed, it just brought me to how could I help her? How could I make her lying in the bed, still lying in bed, but she could defend herself?
Right.
Oh.
I mean, that helps because sometimes you don't have time to get inside your drawer if you have it in your closet. In California, You always have to have it locked up because I'm in California. So, you know what I'm saying?
Now, with my particular product, you can have the fingerprint ID holsters, so you can do any holster you want inside this mattress is possible.
You can do.
Yeah, any holster. You don't even have to have this particular bed. Any bed you want. Only bed I think I might have a little trouble with is the sleep number bed. I have to get my hands on one and see how I can manipulate it. But any bed band, and it doesn't matter.
So somebody wants that, they don't just buy the bed from you. You actually come in and customize their bed that they already have?
No. We have to have a brand new bed. Oh, let's get rid of those rumors.
Yeah.
We do not do refurbished beds. We do not do the bed you're sleeping in. You need to send us an absolute brand new mattress. And we take that brand new mattress and then we fix it with a slot for you. And if you don't want a slot, you don't have to have a slot. So it's fixable that way. So this way you can just have the shield. You can have the bullet.
How long does
the
that
bullet
take?
fiction.
So from the time that they send the mattress to you for you to customize it and get it back, what is that process like, or how long is that process?
I want to say give or take 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, but 2 weeks strong. Hopefully, with Corona, but things have eased up as far as getting things back and forth. So 2 to 3 weeks.
And I guess it will probably depend also, how much orders you guys get hit with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've had a lot of skepticism. People believe, again, the refurbished mattress. They think they're gonna get cardboard. A lot of skepticism. People really don't believe that the product exists.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what can you do or have you done to kind of reassure people that it does work?
I put out videos showing that we've actually shot this. This is one mattress that we actually shot, and it stopped multiple rounds of 9mm M45. I'm preparing to do another mattress that's going to stop rifle rounds. That's the biggest thing. And also, I'm looking to get like official people like Greg and Greg. The more people I can get on it, the better it'll be for sure.
No doubt.
What
I
about
think
12 gauge, a shotgun?
12 gauge. That's right in the range of level 3A.
Okay.
Yeah, this level 3A will certainly stop the shotgun rounds too.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sleeps like an actual bed. There's no difference. You can get on the bed and use it as you would normally use your bed. You know, there's a sheet that goes with the fitted sheet is the only sheet that's modified. And that's it. So you're in your bed as normal under the covers, and if you need to, again, that firearm comes up, and if it's that serious, you can get off the bed, flip it up, and then you have that shield. So you don't have to go outside your room. You can stay in your room, almost like a safe room. You know, whatever room you have this mattress in, it becomes, in my opinion, instantly a safe room.
Is it heavy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was seeing a panic, somebody shooting at you or in your house or something like that. You know that's there, but the shield
especially for
part,
grandma.
yeah.
Is it heavy? No more heavy than a regular mattress. I'm able to pick it up, and this is fully bulletproof. So not heavier than a normal mattress. Maybe 2-3 pounds heavier than a normal mattress.
Okay.
So the older you are, of course, you certainly need some help. But if you're relatively young and fit, you can flip that mattress. I'll always ask people to, if you have a chance, go home and flip your mattress anyway like that, and you'll see how fast it is to flip a mattress. And a lot of people, if you train to it, it'll be second nature, because anybody who's with you be like, okay, we gotta flip the mattress. You can see the people on the camera or what have you, and you already know, flip the mattress, grab your firearm, let's get the kids, get behind it, and you can move that way. So you don't have to, think about it. It'd be second nature. And then there's also one of the shield panels. You could, if you have to go downstairs or something like that, you could take a panel off and go down with a shield rather than going downstairs empty to retrieve one of the babies or bring grandma upstairs.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, a panel. You can take a shield off the panels. The bulletproofing comes off, so you can
easily.
So you don't. Yeah, easily. So you don't. It's Velcro. So you don't have to. So you don't have to move around with the whole bed.
Wow. Okay.
So
if you hear something, you hear something downstairs rumbling around downstairs, and
you can get a panel off and go on down, and you can leave something behind for the wife and the kids, so they can stay in safety and in cover. Because as we know, most homes, the walls are porous. They're not going to stop shotgun rounds, 9mm rounds, or 45.
That's pretty dope. So I think, since you're working with Greg and them, some of the demonstrations, you guys could do like the live pop-up events. I know he does a lot of those collaborations with different instructors and gun shop owners, and bring it down to the range, let people see what they really do. You know what I'm saying?
For certain. I've reached out to a number of people, but again, I don't, with the internet the way it is, it's like anybody can show you anything. So it's like kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hard to believe. But I figure the tactical guys, would instantly understand, cover in the house. Okay, that's something that one would want. But, again, a lot of skepticism.
Just people saying they don't believe that it works, or just what else have you heard?
Again, the refurbished mattresses, mattresses out the garbage. We also manufacture mattresses too. So if a person wanted a cheaper mattress, this is one of my mattresses. So like things like that, refurbished mattress out the garbage, and just utter nonsense.
Mm-hmm. You might need a white man as your front guy.
I actually have I can send you that video. I have a YouTube video kind of demonstrating those things. The white guys in the bed. And I'm going through the scenarios of him trying to get the firearm out the closet, him trying to get the firearm out of the drawer, him trying to get the firearm from underneath the bed. And certainly, this was quicker. Even I believe with even having your firearm in a lockbox, if somebody's in the room with you or what have you, it's not nothing you're gonna want to reach for.
Yeah.
Right.
It still takes a lot of training either way.
To get that box
muscle
up.
memory to kick in, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the heat of the moment, you know what I mean? If something ever go down, you gotta have that muscle memory already on deck.
On deck, exactly, because both your eyes gonna open up wide, heart's gonna be filled with blood, and your ears are gonna be closing. So yeah, things are gonna get a little odd. And
the good thing to do, like you said, just like you go, to the shooting range, obviously you can't take that inside of the indoor, but incorporate that into some outdoor, training, because just like firearm training, it's something that I believe you will have to kind of train yourself to do in the event of an emergency. What is it? How are we going to respond to this, and how quickly are we going to respond to it?
Exactly. But again, if you don't have cover in the house, you'll be hiding in the closet. You'll be hiding behind things, and those bullets will still be zooming around your head. There's no cover in the house. No cover in the house. And the refrigerator's downstairs, but even then, the refrigerator's not going to help you. So, this is, again, in my opinion, the best thing to have, because without cover, you're just ducking and dodging and hoping that your loved ones are safe, hiding in the closet or hiding in another room. It makes it gives you a level of comfort knowing it's almost like a police officer. I'm outside, I have on my vest, so I have some level of comfort that I can take around in the chest. So in the house, if somebody breaks in, you don't even have to leave your room. You can stay right there. You don't have to move. Your firearms in your hand, and you have actual cover.
Or you can get in the closet. You can get in the closet and kind of, pull that up in front of the closet, especially for little ones. Take it to the side, make them lay down so they have some type of cover. So there's a lot of things I'm just sitting here thinking about that you can do.
Exactly. I would go ahead and put it right up against the bedroom door. That way the bedroom door is secure and you're not getting past that bedroom door. Or you can lay it down sideways so you can shoot through it or whatever, what have you. So there is a lot of things, especially with the panels coming off, so you can move around if you need to. Don't have to move a whole mattress.
And that free up some of the weight. So taking the panels off will make it a little lighter as well, right?
Exactly. The thing about going with the bed, it provides, you won't feel as much impact of the bullets. So the bed provides that cushion between you and impact.
Okay, it seems like my wheels are turning just on the business side of things now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I figured a lot of tactics.
I like what Nicey said about incorporating into the training, the tactical training. With a lot of the guys that do, outdoor training and all of that. Like, I think a good business idea would be for you to link up with those guys and make them like affiliates to your business, to your product, so that they doing the training in whatever city they in and all of that, and at the same time, they have the product, or they could get their clients could get the product through them, and they get a percentage of the sale or the sales that come through their way and all of that. Just thinking, you know what I'm saying? That affiliate marketing type of situation. So you got people that's already in the field doing what they do. They just incorporate that. They always looking to add stuff to the training. You know what I'm saying? They incorporate your product to what they already got going on, and they get a kickback from the sales. A lot of companies do that with them, whether it's with the vest or with the firearms themselves, the ammunition. A lot of the guys, especially the ones that have decent social media followings, they get affiliated with a lot of these different companies that way anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense.
Exactly. And then I would certainly put them through the rigors of flipping up a mattress, or grabbing a handgun, flipping up the mattress, or what have you, because I don't think there's many things going on as far as home defense. I've seen, a lot of things I believe are geared towards being outside, drawing your weapon that way,
Yeah, true.
looking for cover. There's not
Redstone does
a
home defense.
what's that?
Redstone actually does. Redstone firearms who I've trained with, they do home defense. They'll actually come in, and
Okay.
consult and walk through and give you home defense, training as well. So they don't not only do combat and technical, but they do home defense.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I haven't seen it a lot. Because again, walls are porous. The refrigerator's not gonna stop anything. Hiding in the closet not
Not
gonna
gonna
help.
stop it.
Even if you do have a firearm or a shotgun, whatever you don't want to take around, and now the family's looking at you and they're screaming and crying. So, yeah. So to defend your home with the firearm, you need some kind of cover, some kind of actual cover. I've seen something on Instagram where the guy went outside with his rifle, but the wife and kids were still in the house. And some of these kids are getting a little sophisticated. I don't know, how long before they get the idea of being at the front door and the back door. But
Right.
And there could be multiple assailants. So,
exactly,
you're, getting robbed, usually it's, he's not solo. You know what I'm saying? So you have one coming at the front door, one at the back door. So, again, you have to have that type of mindset. One is coming through the front, but you have to be aware that he has an accomplice somewhere, because one is going to have you held down while he's the other one stealing, perhaps. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's usually not just one person.
That's the thing you can totally avoid. Don't worry about going downstairs. Don't worry about anything at this point. Y'all gonna go ahead and take it, get out. But the second you come up here and move it around towards this, is going to be a different thing for you, because we're the person who has this particular thing. They're going to be on offense. They're going to be on offense. It's without a question, because the assailants, they won't have any choice. They'll be shooting, but you'll be shooting from cover.
Exactly.
So.
And so I'm not just thinking about the dusty home invaders either, man. Honestly, no, seriously, honestly, like Breonna Taylor comes to mind.
Oh
yeah.
I've said that quietly a lot of days. Because when that young man took this, I don't know if they shot first or what have you, but once I think they was knocking on the door, banging over the thing went, and he decided to let that round off, and they returned fire. Yeah, he'd instantly flip that mattress and probably.
Yeah, she could still be here.
Lives. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Certainly, I've said that quietly a lot of days. I've said that. Yeah, and this is just not for the home either. The silver screen is calling us. Some action movie. NFTs. This is certainly like one of those great products. What is the metaverse now?
Yeah.
This would be like a metaverse safe where only you can go into the slot. I got a couple ideas that way.
I like it.
So it's just not for the home. It's for that big screen, Keanu Reeves. I can't think anybody else, but John Wick.
John Wick, yeah.
Oh yeah. Exactly. There's a couple of young guys out there right now.
There you go. Yeah, man. That's some great ideas right there, and I admire the forward thinking as well. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the times that we in and how to be adaptable to what's actually going on.
Yes. Grand Theft Auto, every bad guy might need one.
Right. There you go. Same way they purchase the skins and stuff. You know what I mean? That's just another digital product right there. Love it.
Yes.
So going back into your background, you said you always had a knack for design, and that immediately made me think about all the great inventors, and foundational Black American history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so are there any other bright ideas that you had in the past, or anything that you actually brought to market before?
No, this would be the first one that I brought to market, but I do have other ideas that I'm not going to share. Like,
Okay.
only place they are is up in my head. Um,
But you
I
said
can
you
share.
was the first one with the electric bike and all of that. So I'm just saying, like, what else? What else was you tinkering around with? That somebody may have came out with that you kind of had an idea for and maybe just
I
procrastinated on it or something.
just didn't get it. Um, mm, shoot. There's been so many things that's been out. Mm, um, I can't even put my finger on it right now. I can't even.
But you are
Uh,
self-taught. You never went to school for any of these mechanics or, and things like that.
no,
Like you just
I've
completely figured it out.
completely figured it out. Just by manipulating things and being able to touch them that way. Um, yeah, never been to anybody's formal school, anything like that. Certainly looked at a lot of Leonardo da Vinci stuff from him drawing wings and his battle tanks. Um, um, the Wright brothers in their airplane.
Right. Right.
The soup. I can't think of his name. The super soaker guy,
The Super Soaker.
Johnson, I believe it is. How he was able to take that water bottle, fill it with air, and get the stream to come out. Yeah, anything designed that was drawn or for me able to look at, I certainly watch those things. Um, but to sit down and go to formal school, I would potentially at some point do that just to have the degree or just to see what they're saying themselves, or take it like a Rhodes Scholar, so to speak. If
Got
there
you.
was something that you're actually doing, especially with the computers, that would be
But you
great to be able
also,
to do.
but you could also create your own courses and curriculums to pass on your skill set as well. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that's
Exactly.
also another, potential digital product to go along with, all your other ideas that you have as far as the mattress and, getting into the metaverse and all of that stuff. Utilizing social media, to create a community, so to speak. You know what I mean? Whereas you could just do master classes on, what it is that you actually do. You know what I mean? Where you give people
Okay.
the mindset and the skill set it could spread and be passed on. You know
And
what I
taking
mean?
that
And
creative
and and
process.
and generate income at the same time for yourself. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
It could be an ebook, whatever. What's going on,
Okay.
Crown 808?
That take might be kind of that.
Yeah, man. Talking to you, we could probably collaborate on some ideas
For
all
sure.
day long. You know what I'm saying?
Do you sketch your ideas when they're in your head?
Do I
you
sketch ideas? No, not a lot, because it depends on what the idea is. It depends on
Like
what
with
it
the
is.
mattress, that you sketch it out, when you have the ideas where you want to have that opening, of the mechanics to it. Do you sketch it when it's in your head?
It was based off of being in the mattress. Again, manipulating the product, seeing how it works best, where it works best at. I'm pretty much hands on with stuff. To sketch it out is one thing. I would really have to be working on it that way to sketch it out. But it's mostly as I'm doing it and to have whatever it is that I'm working on hand to do it that way. Only time I say I would sketch it if it's something that that I need to remember or look at later. But most of the time, it's like right there, full frame in my mind. It's like as I'm thinking about it and I'm doing it, it all comes together for me that way. I can like some sketches, they go places, but other things stay right in my head. And like with this, I actually I remember going to some place, Invent Tech or something like that, and I sat down with a guy and didn't go anywhere with the idea, but then I looked up patents and stuff like that, and I saw a bed with something similar to my patent.
He's in the air mattress. Ja?
I need a battery. Yeah, sketching is a small part of it.
So what are some resources though that has helped you along the way? You know, of course, connecting with Greg at G&G Firearms, but what other resources have, you know, assisted you along the way in this entrepreneurial realm?
Having a bed manufacturer that I can work with and sit down and talk to at any moment.
Awesome.
That's been the biggest resource, having that bed guy take my idea and say, okay, I believe in what you're doing, and he helps me out. That's been the biggest resource. And certainly as I've gone along, Greg, they came in with a lot of enthusiasm. Yeah, just a lot of energy. Yeah, those guys have been, you know, particularly special as far as getting the business part of this going.
Dope. And so I guess you would say most of the reception has been skepticism so far.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. A lot of skepticism because, again, they just think it's going to be cardboard or a refurbished mattress or no mattress at all.
Well, let's give the people a little visual here of the product in action right here. Let me see what we got.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Yep, that's me.
Firearm. You're ready to go. If you need to, slide, roll. Flip. You ready to defend your room?
My man got the Rona mask on and everything.
Yeah, that was some time ago. That was with Silverback Reviews.
See, this strap wouldn't be. This would be a thicker strap, and it wouldn't be a.
Yeah, that's we talking how the product would actually be. Yeah, this was some time ago. Corona was heavy.
I think that was a good take. How's it going?
Yeah, all right.
Where you going? Get your firearm. You're ready to go. If you need to, slide, roll. Flip. You ready to defend your room?
Dope. Yeah, man. So I would say, you know, just more content like that, more visual content like that. Just be as creative as possible with it. Reenact real life scenarios. Take situations. I know Greg does this a lot. You know what I'm saying? Using situations that are actually happening in the news.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stories that are actually happening in the news where your product would have came in handy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Utilizing those stories to create content and stuff like that, you know, to kind of get people tapped into like, okay, maybe that is useful. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I believe a lot of people feel that it's not gonna be me. It's not my house.
Right.
I do have a gun, so I can shoot back. So, you know, it's like, oh, what did I need that for? So
yeah,
you'll need it at the time of cover, you know. So
right. And I was just thinking, you know, sometimes, especially if someone has already gotten in your house and you don't know until they're right there over you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like the idea that it's right there. They don't know that it's right there. You can just start
the last
busting.
thing that they think.
Yeah. So you can just start busting. You standing over me? Oh, like I don't even need the mattress to cover because I'm about to cover you with these things right now.
With these things, exactly. And you can, if you need to, you can shoot right through the sheet or shoot through the blanket for sure. Because we don't realize how tough it is. We're sleeping until we're woken up. So that is actually the again, my grandmother, bless her soul, that was the premise of my idea, to help her be able to defend herself.
And also, if someone's standing over you and the other person says downstairs, once you pop that one, the other one running.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the other one is not coming up the stairs to see if it was the homeowner that was hit or the friend that was hit. Let's be clear. Once they hear that, they out.
They out for sure. And like you said, if they're already in the room, you certainly don't have time to be reaching
Right.
reaching for stuff.
And they talking about where your purse at or where the safe
That's
at.
yeah,
Oh, it's right. Bang.
Here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's what you want to know. You don't know what's about to really come for you.
I ain't tell y'all my co-host was a killer.
And then with the
I
fingerprint
have
holster,
it, you know.
even if
Hope
they
I
do,
never have to.
oh yeah, hope so. Fingerprint holsters and different holsters, you know, I think the fingerprint holsters, since they designed that, that's been a great idea, because it only allows that person, maybe the other person in the bed, to be able to get that firearm out of that holster.
Yeah, I'm skeptical of those too, though.
Me too. Because
The
if you're
same way,
sweating,
sometimes the fingerprint be
that's
faulty
what
on the phones. Same way,
Okay.
that'd be the wrong time for that
it
fingerprint
be
to be
wrong
acting up.
time, yeah.
Maybe
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
Just a regular holster.
But this
A regular
Cecil
holster.
mattress, though, if I'm in bed, the Cecil mattress just alleviates all that.
Yeah,
I'm already in
very.
bed. I have
The,
easy access, you know, right here. This person
And-
does not know because I'm under the cover, so they automatically think that they have, you know, the advantage over you automatically.
And you're sleeping in the same comfort you would normally sleep in.
Exactly.
That's important to know. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. You and your significant other can do what you do all night, sleep in comfort, and then still be ready for whatever have you.
So can you do 2 of those? So if it's a significant other, you can have it on each side, right?
His and hers.
We both pop it. Look at that, Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes, there's a his and a hers option. There is a his and a hers option.
Yes,
There is that. So if you know the wife and the husband can certainly train to it. I get mine. You flip the mattress. I got So it's something to train to. Something to train to and think about. Yeah, I've thought about it enough to pull out all the kinks. I think, far as getting it up and over, because you know, no matter which way you turn it, it's covered from edge to edge.
Right. I just thought about something. So say if there's an assailant and maybe obviously they're in the parents' room and it may get loud and stuff, and there could be perhaps one of the kids' room, whether it's a twin bed or even a toddler bed, you know, the toddler beds, and even if it's like a 7-year-old, like your child, he may not be able to pick up that big twin size bed, but if he has access to that toddler size mattress where he can take cover, you know, and that can be something that can be in the kids' room. In the event mom and dad are handling business, this child knows to take that and either get in the closet or something like that and take cover.
Exactly. Yeah, again, that it makes every room a safe room, in my opinion. Every room. And this is pretty much covering the whole hallway, and this is only a twin bed.
Right.
So if you have a full size king or whatever, yeah, you're taking up a lot of space at that point.
Right.
But having it in every room for the kids to use is certainly, they don't need a slot in it. It's just be the bulletproof.
Yeah, just the shield.
Yeah. The biggest cost to this mattress too, as far as anything in it though, is the bulletproofing. Yeah, that's the most expensive thing that you'll pay for. Even right now, most mattresses, they're having sales and things. So if you spend $2,000 on a mattress, depending on what level of bulletproofing you want, level 3A or level 8. The level 3A will cost somebody at this point $2,300. That's just bulletproofing. You only need to pay for that one time. Because even if you get a new mattress.
Can you talk about those levels? Like, you know, you said a 3 and an 8. Can we talk about the different levels that may be for the bulletproofing? Is that based off of caliber that you may be securing yourself from? How does that part work? Can we talk about the level?
Yes. With level 3A, this goes from 9mm to, I believe, shotgun rounds. And the level 8 is all of those plus 308. So the level 8 will stop your 5.56 308 and everything beneath that.
And 223, all that.
223s, yeah. So the level 8 will stop you at 223, 556, everything beneath that.
Gotcha.
And level 3 will, I believe, only stop up to that shotgun round. After that, yeah, you're gonna need something else. So it depends on the level a person would want, and why not have that cover
Go
those
big
rifle
or go
rounds?
home. Go
Yeah,
big
you
or
gotta
go
go big or go
home.
home. Stop those rifle rounds. Certainly could stop the rifle rounds. So that'll be my next video to put together to show somebody, yeah, we can stop 308 and work that way.
Dope. So any other products to come that you want to share with us, or
I will share one product with you. It involves pretty much the mattress. It's a little raunchy. It's a little raunchy. It's kind of based off the mattress itself.
We're all adults.
Is this a
We're all
bulletproof
adults.
lingerie? What we got?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
We're all adults.
It's a bed that will allow people to have their toys come out of the bed, so you can have what you have on the wife's side and what you have on the man's side will come on out through the slot for you, and there's things that'll come over for you. But I call it a sex bed.
Okay, sex bed on the way.
Yeah, I was looking at the sex museum or the sex hall of fame. I believe it's the sex museum, and that's only I'll share that one because I've shared that one a lot of times. So it's
well,
a
what
sex
happens
bed
if you're single though? How does the adult bed work if you're single?
It's toys. I mean, you got toys.
Your toy will pop out of that hole for you and then go back.
Listen. That's an investment for my OnlyFans chicks out there. That's an investment right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the toys will go up and down for you, and you can still sleep on the bed. Toys just
because I be seeing y'all be struggling trying to squeezing in between the pillows and keep falling all over the place.
Yeah.
Get you a sex bed.
The whole sex bed, like what?
I haven't sketched that. That just came to mind. It just came to mind. I also do a number of other things. I consider myself an assemblage artist. I've put together I put together like small pieces. This piece I have here right now. I call this mind, spirit. This would be mind, spirit, and body. The Fibonacci spiral represents the body. I don't know how clearly you can see that hole through there.
Those are crystals or glass?
Yeah, that's glass. The hole in the middle represents the peace of God that we all have. And then on the back, we have the representation of the mind, the things one would see, the doorway to the imagination. So I've put together a number of pieces. Also on my page, you probably see a Malcolm X piece that I did. I did a glass Malcolm X. I was what was this called? The Bombay Sapphire Gin contest or something like that, and I just went wild with it a little bit and took every little piece of idea that I could have and make that way. Exactly. Yes. So it's like, I envision a lot of stuff and then I keep it in my head and then I look to put it out, some kind of way or fashion. I'm sure, with one of these guys' team, Elon Musk or something, just being able to be in a facility with a couple people behind me, I would turn out a couple different things,
Yeah, you definitely need to be a seat at the Shark Tank.
The Shark Tank, those guys, they're interested in sales. And with the skepticism that we've received, it's like, I don't think they're going to take us. We'd have to just be in their home, you know, and allow them to see it that way.
Yes, indeed.
You need to get with a gun manufacturer, one of those big gun manufacturing brands.
Mm-hmm.
One of those gun manufacturing brands to get behind you.
Like I said, man, I think the affiliate marketing is going to be the best way, that the influencer marketing. You got a lot of gun influencers online. If you could get them to take any type of interest in your product, that'll make it go.
As we're going, those things will be added unto us. We're persistent, so it's all gonna happen the way it's gonna happen. Whether it's now or later, you know, we're not going anywhere. Oh, it's gonna happen now, exactly.
Right now.
You know, so.
And so one thing it seemed like we also got in common is you seem to be a Wu-Tang head.
Oh man. Oh man,
that's some East Coast stuff.
Shit, now Wu-Tang is for the children, baby. Wu-Tang is for the children.
That's also something that comes to ease for me. It's like any famous person that I wanted to be around or meet, I've actually been able to meet them. My lighting's going out. Let me get another battery up in there. But it's like I was at a concert one time, and I had this PlayStation with me, and I was able to get those guys to sign it, Redman and a couple others. Oh yeah, Wu-Tang fan for sure. Wu-Tang fan for sure. Yeah, you know, all the music, every piece of music, like everything. The Wu-Tang saga that was on, they have watching that.
Oh man, that's the shit.
Yeah,
that's the shit right there. They killed that.
Will y'all like not forgive me if I tell you I can't name a Wu-Tang song? Not that I don't know who they are. I know who they are. I'm not saying I don't know who they are. Come on. I just can't name off the top of my head a Wu-Tang song. I can't even recite one.
Oh,
wait,
are you?
I don't know. I'm from the West Coast, y'all. Come on.
That don't got nothing to do with the Wu-Tang. The Wu-Tang is worldwide.
I'm saying, I mean, if one comes on, I'm sure I know, but I just can't off the dome. I just can't.
Protect your neck.
Cream
doesn't ring a bell. Oh yeah, these
Cream doesn't ring a bell. Cream does not ring a bell. Cream.
Cash.
Oh my God. Cash rules everything around
me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dollar bill, y'all. Yeah, I got that.
Oh, okay.
I got that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ice cream. What about ice cream?
Ice cream.
Now I don't know that one.
French vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe.
Chocolate deluxe. Okay.
How about METHOD?
And I got that one.
Oh, man.
I got that one.
Nah.
Darren over here like, what?
You on probation.
Have to send a whole string of Wu-Tang songs.
Yeah, she on probation.
But Wu-Tang heavy. Like, oh man, those. Oh wow, I see that. That's my bed. That's my manufacturing right there. It's manufacturing day. Yeah, this has been the biggest thing, to be able to see beds made, what goes into them.
Mattress day.
Yeah, this having a guy being able to
real deal manufacturing.
Oh yeah.
This facility is in Jersey?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Cool. That snail object. Yeah. This is that was having him work with me has been the biggest thing, because other than that, I'll be, just swimming in the water.
All right, dope.
So Method Man was a part of Wu-Tang Clan?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes,
because I just thought that, from the movie How High, him and
Redman.
Redman. I thought that they were like a group.
See, a lot of people think Redman is a part of Wu-Tang. So a lot of people make that mistake, but he's not.
I had to put Redman in the group because
You can't put Redman in the group.
He's an honorary member. He's an honorary member, in my opinion. You gotta have
that's that Jersey shit. That's that Jersey shit. Redman is not a part of Wu-Tang.
He's an honorary member. He fits.
Him and Meth are like long lost twins or something. You know what I mean? They like twins separated at birth somehow. But Redman is not a part of Wu-Tang, family. Just for the record.
I know, but
I thought
like an honorary member for me.
They are though. They are.
Yeah, they're duo. I've actually Redman is actually on the Instagram using a firearm. I reached out to him too to come put some holes in the mattress. A number of people to come put some holes in the mattress. But again, they all like skeptical. Like, who's this kid with this mattress? And what are you talking about? I've even had who we sent something to. Oh, I told Envy and his wife come lay on the mattress, and after that come put some holes in the mattress. But I don't know if they think it's some sexual connotation to that or something.
Save it for the sex mattress for them. All those babies they making. You save the sex mattress for them.
I know Lord Jamal is heavy into the tactical training and stuff like that.
Okay,
he might be interested.
But certainly Professor
Griff.
Griff.
Yeah.
Reached out to Griff too. Again, I thought a lot of the tactical people would be like, wow, there's no cover in my home. Where am I going to hide when these bullets start sliding through? So, yeah.
And so is that the official name of the mattress, the CSUE mattress?
I call it a slotted mattress.
The slotted mattress.
Yes.
Okay.
That's just the company's name, CSUE Design. That's Cutler Skilled Unlimited Elite. That's just an acronym I put on myself. Cutler
Skills Unlimited Elite.
Yep.
Okay.
He should also promote it on Guns and Chocolate. Maybe the video of you guys shooting at the mattress can be promoted on Guns and Chocolate to get more traffic to your page, because a lot of people follow that as well.
Reached out to Guns and Chocolate. I think they're actually following us.
Okay.
Yeah, I've reached out to a number of people. The most support I found was Tactical Tange. I was a sponsor on one of her events, and she put us in that way. But yeah, everybody else was pretty skeptical. I did find one guy who gave me a lot of ideas, Mike 7.
Michael 7?
Yeah, Mike 7 Mike. I'll send you his Instagram link. He's on Instagram too. I reached out to. I was actually in Georgia with him. Went through some training, transition rifle to handgun and things like that. We were never able to get to the mattress, but once I told him about it, I could see his wheels turning.
Yeah.
But yeah, the biggest thing that's been going for me is having the actual manufacturer work with me, because I sell regular beds too, so it works out good for both of us. And once this is where it needs to be, this is changing the world is not an easy thing.
Absolutely.
It's really not.
I have to stay down. So, how long has it officially been since you've been at this?
How long has it been since I've been at this?
Not since you had the idea, but since you officially, brought it to market.
I'd say about good 4 years.
4 years now?
4 years looking just to push the mattress.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe 3 years, three and a half years, just to push the mattress to different people. Yeah.
I would say you dedicated in that case. I would say you definitely dedicated. And
because I held on to the idea from a little before high school.
Oh wow!
So it stayed with me that way. Getting the patent was the biggest thing. To just not have the idea as an idea. I had to make sure the patent paperwork was pretty much in order.
That intellectual property. So explain that process, just to give the audience some game on how that works.
It'll sound very easy in my case because there was nothing like this invented. There's nothing in the world like this. Um, I went out, I found a patent attorney, sat down with him. We did some drawings. I actually took into his office a prototype, like an actual prototype that I made. Like I made, not my manufacturer made, an actual bed that I just carved up, chunked up, and did different things to it. And sat in his office. And from there, it was probably a year later, I had a patent. And there's actually three patents on this one product. So the mattress, the slot, and the sheets, and the bulletproofing, I believe it's the bulletproofing, the slot, and the sheets are all patented. So it was easy for me that way. Now the biggest thing is marketing and getting it out there. But since there was nothing like this anywhere to be found, it was like snap my fingers and patent was there. So I didn't have
no competition.
Yeah, I didn't have any competition. I didn't have anybody else who was doing this, anything like this. And my uncle always says, how did you come up with a bulletproof mattress? All this gun shows and all this stuff on screen and TV, and you come up with a bulletproof mattress. So my patent was...
The next gun show, I believe it's going to be in Atlanta, 2023. Maybe it's a good way to idea for you to show up to the next. What is it called? I'll look it up. I forget, but yeah, I think it's going to Atlanta 2023.
Certainly, I let everybody be able to get in the bed, feel it, pull something out of it for themselves.
Find it.
Like as a vendor or something like that at the show, you mean?
It's called I'm finding it right now.
All right.
The biggest thing though is the actual comfort that like back in the days when you have an old bed and you put that piece of wood under there, so the mattress feel firm a little longer.
Yeah.
So this kind of already cuts that out, because the bulletproofing is right up against your block spring, like that board. So it's the sleep, the lay it down and then sleep is like, oh man, this is great. It's
all right, but so let me ask you this though, because when you go mattress shopping, they'll ask you different questions about your liking. Some people like a firmer, some people like the bed softer, more fluffier feel. Do you go through like that process, and can you accommodate those type of specifics?
Oh yes. We can do the all foam mattress, or we can give you that inner coil spring. Certainly the inner coil spring mattress allows for a longer life through the mattress. We can do the flip mattresses, so you don't have to flip them over. One-sided mattresses. Any mattress that is on the market, you can have it. I would love to get into a purple mattress because that gel on top is a little different than anything else. But yeah, any mattress that a person would want, far as comfort level, soft, firm, or medium, yeah, we can do that.
Got you.
I just DM'd it. So it's the National African American Gun Association, their national convention. It's going to be in Atlanta. Yeah, next year, July 28th to the 30th. Next year.
All right,
so,
I'm a member.
Let me up it to you. Me too.
All right.
Yes.
Certainly, I would love to be able to do that. Have at least two beds out there, just a twin and maybe a his and a hers, for sure.
Plenty of time to plan, for it. Plenty of time to plan. For that, connect to the right people to figure out how, you can coordinate something like that at that convention, because it'll be great. A lot of exposure, because a lot of different gun people from all over the world will be there.
Exactly.
And they look like us.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I would definitely hit them up and see what's up. I don't see nothing about vendors on here, but I'm pretty sure they're probably
Yeah.
looking for vendors.
Yeah, and just go on the website. I'm sure it's there.
Yeah.
Prepping for that. But yeah, you got a whole year, pretty much, just about. So.
Even if we just standing up in the corner for people just to duck behind.
Right.
Oh, this was,
Right.
this cover. I was even
Yeah.
thinking about a cardboard cutout of a mattress just for people to get behind and say, oh wow, this would be great to have in the house. So you can see, again, mattress is this twin size mattress is like 75 by 39. So yeah, it like it covers me from. I'm only about probably 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall, and yeah, you can see that. Again, it's like a little above my head.
And if you shooting, you ducking, you getting a little low anyway. You got to reach your
Exactly.
arm around there and bust back.
Exactly.
You're gonna be low anyway.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Beautiful black wine.
So,
Yes.
as we wind it down, we're going to get into some of our regular questions that we do on the Black Business Showcase. In the meantime, family, in the chat, need y'all to hit that like button. Again, share this out. If you're watching us on another platform, make sure you head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe, and also click the notification bell as well. Go ahead, Nicety.
I can't.
Oh,
All right.
my bad. Let me put this up here too. My bad. And also, you guys, make sure that you are following our brother at CSUE Design LLC on Instagram. CSUE Design LLC
website
on Instagram. Go ahead.
Movement.
And if you
What
want,
you
you can
brother?
also
I said the website's coming next.
Okay, website in the making.
Yes.
And so pretty sure that'll be in the bio of the Instagram soon as it's ready. So just make sure you guys are following him on Instagram.
All right. So my question to you, Cecil, what does power and freedom mean to you?
Power and freedom.
Or freedom and power.
Power is being able to take care of a multitude of people. Food, clothing, shelter, water. That's kind of wrapped up into freedom too, being able to take care of multiple people. Food, clothing, shelter. Being able to, freedom, being able to, you can go anywhere you want, do anything you want to do, along within reason. But power for me is taking care of multiple people, making sure they have food, clothing, shelter, and water. That's power, being able to change people's lives that way, and act and cover too, and change people's lives that way.
No doubt. Good answer. And this part right here is where I put you on the Summer Jam screen. You're out there in Jersey, so you know what that Summer Jam screen be like.
I've really never went to Summer Jam. I've always.
It's whack now. It's too late now.
Afar. Oh yeah, I know. Now. But even when it was at its height, I always just watched from afar. I can't say that I really went to Summer Jam.
I pulled up to a show or two, but yeah. So right now you got the microphone, and the entire Black community can hear what it is that you have to say. So, what parting words would you like to leave us with tonight?
Parting words for this evening. Think about, if you defend your home with a firearm, think about cover. Think about where you're going to be. Think about where you're going to put your loved ones. Think about not running out the room to try to defend the whole house. Give yourself an opportunity to be on offense rather than falling back, trying to defend everything. Certainly, you want to be accountable for each round you you send. And with cover, you can certainly make good, accurate shots. So, yeah, and rest well too.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Rest well and defend at the same time. I love it.
Offend. Because we're gonna
Offense.
be on offense. We ain't
gonna be on
defending. We offending the assailants. They not getting in here.
Key word is offense, then, family. Not
Yeah,
defense. It's
offense.
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 Yeah, a good offense is the best defense.
Exactly.
Right. I like that.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a quote for a shirt. You can incorporate that. That's some merch idea for you.
Yeah, and
For
speaking
sure,
of merch,
for sure.
and speaking of merch and shirts, Greg, I'm an extra large. I don't know what size nice to you.
Right, Greg.
I'm an extra large. I'll DM you
I'll take a medium.
the mailing address. She said a medium. she wanted a medium.
This has been great. This has been amazing to be on here with you guys. For sure, for sure. I have to certainly thank Greg again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We hope to
Absolutely.
have you back when you make the sex bed. We want you to come back. We want to see the sex bed, and other, other inventions that you come up with for sure.
Oh yeah, because I have a couple of things that I want to do that I don't want to share, but yeah, there's a couple of different things, not just beds, outside of the realm of beds. Like really world changing stuff. Like really world changing stuff. I believe anyway. I don't know how it would be received, but I would love to be able to get to those things, and I'm pushing to have those things appear for me.
Yes,
and I know as I go along, they'll be added unto me. I just have to keep working and be persistent.
Absolutely, brother, and we definitely appreciate you taking the time to tap in with us here on Sincere Love the Godcast, man. Good conversation. I love the product.
Thank you.
Just the way that your mind works, you know what I'm saying, is something that I could definitely appreciate. I would say that it's something that is needed, in Black society as well. You know what I'm saying? We need great minds, great inventors, people that have ideas, people that know how to do things, how to make things work. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, that's a part of our culture, really, as foundational Black America. That's a part of our culture, just figuring out how to make life easier. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out how to create things that are practical to make things more convenient for people. You know what I'm saying? So minds like yours are more than appreciated. It's definitely needed. And so, yeah, absolutely, man. So make sure you stay tapped in with us,
For sure.
Like I told the audience, like I was telling the audience earlier, make sure that you're following our brother at CSUE Design LLC. And go ahead, Nicely.
I was going to say, and also just another great mind for our youth to look up to, because we have a lot of youth out here that have a lot of great minds too. And you were thinking, you say you thought about this in high school, and maybe they didn't have, the encouragement or something like that, So you are an inspiration to others with minds like you that we have not heard from yet. So
exactly. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of great minds out there, But yeah, they got to get tapped into something different than what they're doing, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, that about does it for today's episode of the Black Business Showcase right here on Sincere Love the Godcast. Remember, family, we do this on a weekly basis. Look for us to be live on Wednesdays around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with different. Go ahead, brother. With different.
I'm just gonna put the gun back in the bed.
Different guests on the Black Business Showcase, and always we do our show on Sundays. We'll be covering current events and other important topics pertaining to what's going on in the Black community on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. And also, before we get out of here, I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow I'm actually gonna do a special edition of the Black Business Showcase tomorrow for all my PPP loanees out there. No, I know a lot of y'all got them PPP loans out there, and Biden done put together a little task force. You know, I think he gave them like 10 years or something to investigate everything that's going on with the PPP loans, and so I got our brother Kavanaugh and Wednesday from Financial Solutions.
Oh yeah,
and Wednesday Financial Solutions, you know, great mind in the financial realm, financial business, whatever you call it. He's gonna come on tomorrow to give you guys some things that you could do to prepare, you know what I mean, for the event that you end up getting audited, or you end up getting investigated based on, you know, taking out one of those PPP loans, and you know you didn't have all your business and stuff in order. I ain't get no bread.
I didn't get one either.
I ain't get no bread. But I know a lot of y'all came up. And, you know, we ain't mad. And so definitely for real, I need y'all to tune in for that one, because he's going to give y'all some game on what you can do to make sure that you are safe, to make sure that, you know, your affairs are in order and everything is legit. You know what I'm saying? In the event that they do flag your account. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
So that's going to be tomorrow.
On Instagram or here on YouTube?
I'm going to do it here.
Instagram. Okay.
I'm going to do it here. It's going to be live on YouTube tomorrow, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. And so I'll send you a link, you know what I'm saying? You can pull up, you know what I mean? But it's going to be, you know, not too long. We'll be on for about 45 minutes to an hour. Just give y'all some quick pointers, what you need to be doing to prepare for that. And that's it. That's gonna be my gift to the family.
All right.
Because you know you're gonna have to pay a consultation fee any other time. So have your questions ready. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you might want to ask. You know what I mean? If you know somebody who's in that situation, tell them to pull up a seat. You know what I mean? And put your questions in the chat and all of that, and we'll try to get as much information out of our brother as we can in a short span of time. And so again, that's tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all tune in for that. Anything else, Nicely?
No, that's it. Thank you again, Cecil, for tapping in with us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jamar, anything else you have coming up? Any events that you may have once your website is up and running, please let us know so that we can make sure we also put it on our pages, on our Instagrams, as well as our other social media platforms. Whatever we can do to support you, that's what we're here to do, brother. Thank you again for showing up tonight.
Thank you again.
Welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you again. And remember, family, we are not the master teachers, but we are the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new Black media. Peace and Black love.
Peace.
Do for self or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah's inside of the conscientious, so I move.